Have you ever wondered why, despite all the advice and self-help tips out there, life still feels overwhelming, like you're constantly on the edge of something bigger, yet unreachable? Here's a truth that might shock you. Most of what we think leads to happiness and fulfillment is actually backwards. In a world that tells us to chase success, status, and comfort at all costs, Aristotle's ancient wisdom stands in stark contrast, and it just might be the answer you've been looking for. Imagine if, instead of endlessly pursuing more, we learned to master ourselves, to find true strength in facing our struggles, and to build lives grounded in principles that last. Aristotle believed that the keys to a meaningful life were already within us, just waiting to be unlocked. And the best part? Each of these lessons isn't just philosophical fluff. They're practical steps you can apply today to start living with more purpose, clarity, and peace. In the next few minutes, you'll discover 7 powerful lessons from Aristotle that will challenge what you think you know about happiness and success. These lessons go beyond surface-level advice. They cut straight to the core of what it means to live well. Ready to explore a deeper, more fulfilling path? Let's dive in. Lesson 1. Don't run away from your problems. Let's dive into one of Aristotle's most powerful lessons. Don't run away from your problems. How many times, when faced with a challenge, is our first instinct to turn away, as if avoiding the problem could somehow make it disappear? But what if what we're avoiding actually holds the key to our growth? Aristotle believed that each difficulty has something to teach us, and that facing our problems head-on is essential to developing true strength of character. Think about how this could impact your own life. That conflict you avoid, that mistake you try to bury, or that conversation you keep putting off. What would happen if, instead of running, you decided to tackle these challenges directly? The fear might be big, sure, but could anything be greater than the relief of knowing you faced, overcame, and grew from it? Consider how this attitude could transform not only the problem itself, but who you are as a person. After all, who would we be without the obstacles that challenge us, test our resilience, and teach us profound lessons about ourselves? What Aristotle suggests is more than courage. It's embracing the process of becoming who we truly are by going through difficulties rather than around them. Lesson 2. Try to find the golden mean. Let's delve into Aristotle's second lesson. Strive for balance, or what he called the golden mean. Aristotle believed that virtue lies between extremes, not in excess, but not in deficiency either. Imagine a tightrope where each step requires precision and adjustment. This is the exercise of balance. In life, it means not being consumed by haste, yet not waiting around for things to happen on their own. Courage, for example, is a balance between cowardice and recklessness. One wrong step in either direction, and virtue is lost. Now think, in what areas of your life do you feel you're leaning toward extremes? Where might excess or deficiency be causing imbalance? Perhaps you're overworking and forgetting to rest, or on the other hand, procrastinating and losing sight of your goals. It's in balance that we find strength, energy, and the clarity to move forward. Aristotle challenges us to observe our actions, thoughts, and emotions. Ask yourself, am I seeking the golden mean or leaning too far one way? After all, it's in this harmony that we find the path to a fulfilled life, where we can handle life's highs and lows without being controlled by them. Lesson 3. Have dignity and grace. Let's dive into Aristotle's third lesson. Have dignity and grace. For Aristotle, dignity wasn't just about outward appearances or social reputation. It was a reflection of one's inner character and a deep sense of self-respect. Dignity means holding yourself to a high standard, but without arrogance. It's about embodying qualities that are unshakable, like integrity, honesty, and resilience, regardless of external pressures or judgments. Grace, on the other hand, is the way we express that dignity. It's not just in our words, but in our actions and attitudes, especially in challenging times. Think of how you respond when things don't go your way, or when others treat you unfairly. Do you maintain your calm, showing kindness even when it's difficult? Grace is the power to rise above, to handle situations with elegance and empathy, even when you're under stress. Imagine how different life could be if you approached each day with both dignity and grace. Instead of reacting to others' negativity or criticism, you'd stay grounded, unshaken. You'd become a model for others, someone who inspires respect not by demanding it, but by earning it through consistent, graceful actions. Aristotle's lesson here is simple yet profound. Live in a way that honors who you are and treat others with the respect you'd want for yourself. This combination of dignity and grace can be a source of strength, one that allows you to navigate life with confidence and an open heart. Lesson 4. Be open to others' points of view. Now let's explore Aristotle's fourth lesson. Be open to others' points of view. Aristotle saw wisdom as a process, not something we achieve alone. Being open to others' perspectives means recognizing that everyone has unique experiences and insights that can broaden our own understanding. When we listen, truly listen, we're allowing ourselves to learn and grow. It's not about agreeing with every opinion, but about embracing the humility to understand that we don't hold all the answers. Think about the last time someone challenged your beliefs or ideas. Was your first reaction to defend yourself, or were you open to hearing them out? Aristotle believed that a wise person isn't rigid. Instead, they're adaptable, willing to expand their views when presented with new insights. When we allow ourselves to see through others' eyes, we might find solutions to problems we hadn't considered or recognize flaws in our own thinking that we were previously blind to. This openness is more than just listening, it's a practice in empathy. When we approach others' views with curiosity rather than judgment, we create a space for real connection and growth. Imagine how different your relationships, work, and personal growth could be if you adopted this mindset consistently. Aristotle's message is clear. Being open to others' perspectives isn't a weakness, it's a strength. It's a pathway to deeper wisdom and a more nuanced understanding of the world around us. Lesson 5. Have the right friends. Let's dive into Aristotle's fifth lesson. Have the right friends. Aristotle saw friendship as essential to a meaningful life, but he also believed that not all friendships are created equal. True friendship, he argued, goes beyond surface-level connections. It's a bond rooted in mutual respect, shared values, and genuine goodwill. These friends support us, challenge us to grow, and bring out the best in us. They're not just companions, they're partners in our journey toward becoming better people. Consider the people you surround yourself with. Do they lift you up, encourage your goals, and keep you grounded in difficult times? Or are they more likely to hold you back, discourage you, or keep you in a comfort zone? Aristotle warned against friendships based solely on pleasure or convenience, as these can fade quickly when circumstances change. True friends, on the other hand, are constant. They're there for the highs and lows, providing support, honesty, and accountability. Imagine how different life could be if you focused on building and nurturing these kinds of friendships. When we invest in relationships with people who genuinely want the best for us, we create a network of support that helps us stay resilient, optimistic, and on course, even when life throws challenges our way. Aristotle's lesson here is simple yet powerful. Surround yourself with people who inspire you to be your best self. With the right friends by our side, we become stronger, wiser, and more prepared to face whatever comes our way. Lesson 6. Put truth before everything else. Let's explore Aristotle's sixth lesson. Put truth before everything else. For Aristotle, truth was the foundation of a virtuous life. To live honorably, he believed, we must hold truth as our guiding principle, even when it's inconvenient, even when it challenges our comfort or self-image. Putting truth first means being honest with others, yes, but it also means being honest with ourselves. It requires the courage to confront our own flaws, biases, and blind spots, and to commit to personal growth. Imagine what life would look like if you prioritized truth in every area. How would your relationships change if you spoke openly about what really mattered? How would your self-image evolve if you were honest about both your strengths and the areas you need to improve? Aristotle saw truth as a light that guides us, helping us see clearly and act with integrity. It's a compass that keeps us aligned with our highest values, allowing us to make decisions based on authenticity rather than illusion. Think of a recent moment where you may have avoided or altered the truth, whether to spare someone's feelings or to protect your own. What would have happened if you had chosen honesty instead? Choosing truth over comfort isn't always easy, but it's a path that builds resilience, trust, and self-respect over time. Aristotle's message is profound yet challenging. Putting truth above all else is a lifelong commitment, but it's also the surest way to live a life grounded in integrity and inner peace. Lesson 7. Maximize your potential through constant learning. Finally, let's delve into Aristotle's 7th lesson. Maximize your potential through constant learning. Aristotle saw life as a journey of growth, a continuous process of reaching for our highest potential. To him, learning was not merely academic. It was a way to enrich our minds, sharpen our understanding, and elevate our character. Constant learning means remaining curious, open, and willing to expand our abilities and understanding. It's about recognizing that there is always more to know, more to experience, and more to become. Imagine if you committed to learning every day, not just through books or formal education, but through experiences, relationships, and even mistakes. Each of these offers lessons that can deepen your wisdom, strengthen your resilience, and prepare you for life's challenges. Aristotle believed that a fulfilled life is one where we actively engage in becoming better, not for external validation, but for our own self-respect and inner growth. Think about a skill or area of knowledge you've always wanted to explore but haven't yet. What would change if you started today? By embracing a mindset of lifelong learning, you're not only enhancing your skills, you're developing a sense of purpose and expanding your possibilities. Aristotle's lesson is simple but powerful. Never stop growing. Embrace the journey of learning as a path to becoming the best version of yourself. As we wrap up, take a moment to ask yourself, what's holding you back from living a life grounded in true purpose and resilience? Are you letting challenges go unaddressed, settling for shallow relationships, or putting comfort over truth? Aristotle's wisdom isn't just meant to be admired. It's a roadmap to transformation. Imagine what your life could look like if you committed to these principles. How would it feel to live with courage, dignity, and an open mind, constantly growing toward your highest potential? Now is your chance to take that step. Are you ready to put these ideas into action and see the change? Leave a comment below and share your thoughts or experiences. I'd love to hear how you're applying these lessons. And if you want to keep diving into timeless wisdom like this, be sure to subscribe to the channel and hit the notification bell so you don't miss any new content. For those who want to go even deeper, I highly recommend Aristotle's Nicomachean Ethics, now available on Amazon at a super affordable price. This classic book can be your personal guide to understanding and applying Aristotle's teachings every day. The link is in the first pinned comment. Start your journey toward a truly fulfilled life today. Thanks for watching.